Hello students. So in previous video of normality we discussed formula of normality and calculation of weight using normality and also one normal, semi-normal, deci-normal solutions. Now in this video we have to discuss what is the neutralization formula and what is the relation between normality and molarity. And another one, when in the question we have the data related to percentage W by V, density and specific gravity, how to solve the normality question. So in this video we have to discuss that things. Okay, first, if percentage W by V is given, if percentage W by V is given, let it be the X. Therefore normality equals to 10x by gram equivalent weight. This is the formula to calculate normality. Sometimes along with percentage W by V, density also given in the problem. Density also given. Then normality equals to 10 into D into that percentage by gram equivalent weight. Next, this is first formula, this is second formula. Now come to the third one. When percentage W by V and specific gravity G for specific gravity are given, then normality equals to 10 gx by gram equivalent weight. So these are the formulas we have to use. I give one question related to this. See here. What is the question? Find the normality of 10%. Find the normality of 10% W by V H2SO4 solution. H2SO4 solution. So as here percentage W by V is given. They have given only percentage W by V. So now here normality equals to 10 into that percentage W by V is given how much? 10. 10 into 10 by sulfuric acid gram equivalent weight 49. Now we get 100 by 49. That means here that is approximately equals to how much value? 2. What are the units here? N. 2N means 2 gram equivalents per liter. Next question. What is the normality of 10% W by V H2SO4 solution? Density is 9.8 gram per cc. So in this problem we have percentage W by V and also density. So now the formula is 10 dx by gram equivalent weight. So 10 into density 9.8 into percentage value they have given 10, gram equivalent weight of sulfuric acid 49. So upon calculation what we get here 20n. So this is the normality of this solution. So by using percentage W by V or density and percentage W by V, we have to calculate normality using this formula. After this, the next one is here, relation between normality and molarity. For acids, normality equals to molarity into basicity. By multiplying molarity with basicity, that can be changed into normality. This is for which one? Acids. For bases, normality equals to molarity into acidity. So by multiplying molarity with acidity, we can convert molarity to normality. Then for salts, normality equals to molarity into either positive charge or total negative charge. Either total positive charge or total negative charge. Okay, then for oxidizing agents or reducing agents. Now the formula of normality equals to molarity into change in oxidation number. So these are the formula used to calculate normality from a given molarity. So for acids, multiply molarity with basicity. For bases, multiply molarity with acidity. For salts, multiply molarity with either total negative charge or total positive charge. Either total negative charge or total positive charge. For oxidizing or reducing agents, multiply the molarity with change in oxidation number. So let us see some examples. First one is, what is the normality of 0.5 capital M H2SO4? Normality of 0.5 capital M H2SO4. So as it is an acid, normality equals to given molarity into basicity. Molarity given how much? 0.5, and it is a dibasic acid. So now what is its normality? 1n. So its normality is how much? Means 1n. Then another one, what is the normality of 0.1 m CaOH taken twice? So as it is a base, normality equals to molarity into acidity. So molarity given 0.1, as two OH groups are present in that molecule, its acidity should be taken as 2. So 0.1 into 2, we get answer 0.2n. Okay. Then I give one example of salt. What is the normality of 0.05 m CaCl2 solution? As it is a salt, normality equals to molarity into total positive or negative charge. So now 0.05 into what is the charge of calcium? As it is second group element, it has plus 2 charge. So total positive charge is plus 2, and then 2 Cl minus ions are present. Each chloride ion having 1 unit negative charge. As 2 chloride ions are there, the total negative charge is how many units? 2 units. So now 0.05 into 2 means we can get 0.5 N. Like this we have to calculate normality. Now for oxidizing and reducing agents, I give one example for that. What is the normality of 0.1 m KMnO4 in acidic medium? In acidic medium, what is its normality? So that is present in acidic medium. So now here in acidic medium, KMnO4 changes to Mn plus 2. In KMnO4, manganese oxidation state is how much? Plus 7. So now change in oxidation number, how many units? 5 units. So normality equals to molarity into change in oxidation number, means we get 0.5 N. So for this KMnO4 in acidic medium, we have to take the change in oxidation number 5 units. So this is the calculation method for normality using molarity. Okay, then sometimes they give the normality, we should calculate molarity. In reverse direction they give the question. So the question I give here, what is the molarity of H2SO4? What is the molarity of 0.1 N? 0.1 N H2SO4. So normality equals to molarity into basicity. So we should calculate molarity. They have given normality. So 0.1 equals to molarity into basicity of H2SO4 is 2. Therefore molarity is 0.05 m. Like this we have to calculate molarity using normality and also normality using molarity. Okay, one more question I give here related to this relation of normality and molarity. Which of the following has highest normality? Which of the following has highest normality? First option is 1mH3PO4. Second option 1mH3PO3. Third option 1mH3PO2. Fourth option is what here? All the same. All are having same. So we have to calculate first normality. How to calculate normality here? Which is having highest normality. We have to calculate the normality. So what is the formula to calculate normality here? molarity into basicity. What is the basicity of H3PO4? Its basicity 3, because H3PO4 can produce 3H plus ions. One molecule of H3PO4 produces 3H plus ions. So its basicity is 3. Now 1 into 3 means 3N. And here this is for which one? H3PO4. And come to H3PO3. It produces 2H plus ions. So its basicity is 2. So now here its normality 1 into 2 means 2M. And another one 1MH3PO2. It is having basicity 1 because it produces only 1 H plus ion. So now 1 into 1 means 1N. So which is having highest normality among the three means 1MH3PO4 is having highest normality. So like this we get question related to that normality and molarity also. Now one more question regarding which one here, normality and molarity. So for which of the following both normality and molarity are equal? For which of the following normality is equal to its molarity? So options are given like this here. First option H2SO4, second option H3PO4, third option HNO3, fourth option none. So here to calculate normality using molarity, what should be the formula? Molarity into basicity. So see here. Now sulfuric acid is having basicity 2. That means normality, if you want to calculate, molarity into 2. That means normality and molarity both are not equal for sulfuric acid. And for H3PO4, normality equals to molarity into 3 because its basicity is 3. That means for this also normality is not equal to which one? Its molarity. Okay, now come to this HNO3. For this normality equals to molarity into 1 because its basicity is how much? 1. That means for monobasic acids normality is equal to its molarity. Normality is equal to its molarity. Similarly, for monoacidic bases also normality is equal to molarity. So if acidity or basicity both are equals to 1, then normality is equal to its molarity. Now based on this we get one important problem here. Let us see that. Which of the following by dissolving 1 mole in 1 liter solution, 1 mole in 1 liter solution gives one normal solution. Options here what? H2SO4, H3PO4, C, HNO3. So by dissolving 1 mole of solute in 1 liter, generally we get 1 molar solution. but we have to get one normal solution that equal to 1 molar should be equal to 1 normal. That means what here? Gram molecular weight should be equal to gram equivalent weight. If gram molecular weight is equal to gram equivalent weight means for any acid its basicity is 1. So now what is the answer means HNO3, because for HNO3 both gram molecular weight and gram equivalent weight are same. So by dissolving 1 mole of HNO3 in 1 liter, that will equal to 1 molar solution and also 1 normal solution. Then come to that neutralization formula. So what is neutralization formula here? If both acid and base present in liquid state, use this formula. NaVa equals to NbVb. Both acid and base present in liquid state. If acid present in solid state, base present in liquid state, what is the formula now? Weight of acid by gram equivalent weight of acid equals to NbVb. So here acid present in solid state, and here next one, if base present in solid state, acid present in liquid state, NaVa equals to Wb by GeWb when base present in solid state. If both acid and base present in solid state, Wa by GeWa equals to Wb by GeWb. So you have to remember this formula. I give one question related to neutralization here. See that question. What is the weight of oxalic acid? What is the weight of oxalic acid needed to neutralize 100 ml of 0.1 N, which one here? NaOH solution. So here oxalic acid weight we need to calculate, means it is given in solid state, and here volume of NaOH given means it is present in liquid state. So the formula is weight of acid by gram equivalent weight of acid equals to NbVb. Weight we need to determine gram equivalent weight of oxalic acid. Anhydrous oxalic acid is how much? 45. So weight of acid by 45 equals to normality given 0.1. 1 minute, important thing you have to learn here. 1 minute, listen to me. What is the volume here? That should be taken in liters. But in the problem, the volume is present in milliliter. So convert that milliliter into liter, means we get 0.1. Therefore weight of acid required is 0.45 grams. So like that, when the question is given, first we need to see both acid and base present in liquid state or any one present in solid state. Now the same we need to use for which one here? KMNO4 and oxalic acid, such type of redox reactions. So see here, I give one question. What is the volume of, question is here, what is the volume of 0.1 mKMNO4 required to neutralize? Here I give one that value, which 100 ml of 0.1 m oxalic acid. So for this oxalic acid, how much volume of 0.1 m KMnO4 should be used? So here my suggestion for the students is just try to convert the molarity values into normality. Then easily you can calculate the volume of that KMnO4. So now N1V1 equals to N2V2. What is N1? N1V1 means related to KMnO4, N2V2 related to oxalic acid. As molarity given in for KOH is how much? 0.1. Then we have to calculate its normality. This reaction is taking place in which one? Acidic medium. So in acidic medium, 0.1 into 5 means normality of KMnO4 0.5. So 0.5 into V1 equals to N2 value also have to calculate 0.1 into 2 because oxalic acid basicity is 2. So 0.2 into 100 ml means we have to change into liters, 0.1 liter. Therefore V1 equals to 0.2 into 0.1 by 0.5, or you can write that 0.2 by 5. So you can get that answer. So like this we should calculate that volume of KMnO4. So this is regarding which one? Normality. In our next video we go for molality, mole fraction. Okay, bye students.